Well, Newcastle Gateshead is an initiative that was set up to address the health inequalities, in Newcastle and Gateshead, in the most vulnerable communities. There are 4 target areas. There is inner west of Newcastle, there is Byker, there is Felling, and Chotwell in Gateshead. One of its principal aims was to get people to realise that they had a community around them, and they, if they reached out, they could join with other people and create great activities.
Some of the individuals who've taken part, it's just drawn them back in and given them a little bit of a smoother re-entry back into normal life after the chaos of COVID and the lockdowns and all the isolation and mental health issues that brought.
There are so many stories of where people, and I have to respect it, people have come every single session. People have engaged on Zoom during lockdown, despite the fact they are struggling with their mental health, struggling with poverty, struggling with food banks, struggling in lots of different ways. This resilience to come and build relationships. And one person really I think I'm going to mention is Loretta. Because Loretta is the person who walked past that cafe door having no idea what she was going to get involved with, and has ended up, I think, creating 3 songs, a photographic exhibition, a spoken word. She sang live at the cafe.
So sometimes parents wanted to do more wonderful activities with children but didn't have access to everything they needed to be able to run activities, so we were able to give that to them. So I think for us the biggest impact was around families getting together and having fun and learning together as well.
I think people were just crying out for an opportunity to meet together and to bond over something that made them feel really good, like learning a new skill, learning a craft. The topic of the sessions was very much like second to the fact that they were given a time and space and the materials to come and just interact with one another.
We've seen increased confidence, a lot of increased self-esteem. There are young people within the groups who are communicating with us in different ways. They're being included within conversations about books and really getting excited about the stories.
We couldn't possibly have even considered it without Well Newcastle Gateshead. What they've given us is something really spectacular, but also they've given us something that is going to last it's going to last.
And it wouldn't be possible without the backing and the funding of you guys. So I'd like to thank you very much.
I've worked with some great individual artists and some great kind of arts and cultural organisations, and some great people out in the community, and they've produced some fantastic work. How sometimes the simplest task, doing it with someone else and developing that connection, I think is massive.